Johnny, a 3-1 victory here today against Dundonald Bluebell to take us into the final of the DJ Lang East of Scotland Cup next Saturday against Trinent. Can you give your thoughts on today's 90 minutes?
That sounds good. Do you know, it sounds good that you're actually saying we're in a final. Do you know, that's what we've worked hard all year for. We've got an opportunity now getting through this. Do you know, it's a wee bit of pressure on the day because obviously we got beaten the last semi-final we were in. I think that showed in their performance. First half we were a bit cagey, never really carried out the game plan that we'd asked the players to carry out. However, did work extremely hard, and obviously conditions today for both sets of teams, it was really humid. A couple of players mentioned that, how hard it was to show the energy levels that we expect for them. But nah, just absolutely delighted, honestly, absolutely delighted for the players. I keep saying it, I feel as if they deserve it, do you know, because they know just what the supporters see on a Saturday, what they do every single time they turn up to represent Pennycook, whether it be training or obviously on match days. I can't ask for much more for them, so I'm absolutely delighted for the players, obviously for the club as well, and the supporters, that we've got an opportunity to go and enjoy a day in a cup final. Just how important was it to get the opening goal before half time? So important? Well, the opening goal was massive, but the save 3 minutes before that Kyle made was equally as important. You know, he gave us a platform to then go on and get that opening goal, and it was a great goal. Do you know, it was exactly what we'd asked for at the start of the game, with the link up with the strikers, the forward run for Sinky, and he was brave. Do you know, he went and took a hit, and obviously Aaron falling in at the back post and put it away, really composed. So nah, delighted to get that goal, and obviously to get in at half time with that lead. So it gave us something, although we weren't quite at our best in the first half. We got our noses in front, and then obviously you've seen what happened second half. I think that's the Pennycook I've been wanting to show up for the last 2 months. Do you know, that half an hour that we had early on the second half where we were totally dominant, moved the ball about well, made great runs, made great decisions, and some of you getting two cracking finishes, do you know, and no, absolutely delighted with the performance and the result. You mentioned you brought on Ryan Bapty and Summy at the start of the second half, and in a few minutes they've combined for our second goal through Summy, and then Summy goes and gets the third as well. That's the impact that you want to make as a substitution, do you know, and I've just touched on it when I've spoke to the players there. I pick a starting 11 and it's very, very difficult every week, but you've got boys ready, hungry, great attitude, sitting on the bench waiting for their turn. They two boys going at half time, and Bapty, sweet delivery, one of many in the game when he went on. I thought he was terrific, and Summy scores an excellent header, do you know, and he's a fox in the box, and sometimes he frustrates me because he tries to do a lot of his work in wide areas and deeper, whereas he's arguably our best finisher on the team, do you know, and when he's in the box and he's in the 6-yard box, I'd back him every time. And Summy's 2 goals today took him to 50 goals for the club, and he was the PLS Medical Man of the match. Just what does that mean to hit 50 for this club? Brilliant. He's just told me he's coming after my record, and I told him I'd sell him before he gets anywhere near it. But no, he thoroughly deserves it. Do you know, he's better than my record. Do you know, he's doing it in the Super League. Do you know, my time here was in the Premier League, and Summy's 50 goals, a massive achievement for him, and I'm sure he's got to go on and get bags more. Do you know, and bring it on. Do you know, I want him to get as many goals as he can, and if he beats my record, I'll be a happy man, because that'll mean my team's doing well. So. And finally, our thoughts now move to the final next Saturday against Trinent Juniors. How are you feeling going into it? I'm excited about it, but I'm also, do you know, I want to be professional, I want to be cautious. I'd done a wee bit of due diligence last night and went to watch Trinent. They had a bit of a depleted squad, but we kind of know their players and what they're about. And do you know, although they're a league below us, they are signing players that are Super League players. We knew they signed 2 other players in the summer, so you know what kind of backing they've got and what their aims and their ambitions are, and they'll be going into next week fully confident. Do you know, I think it's a 50-50 game, it's a cup final, and my boys I'll make sure that they're up for it. Not just me, but my coaching staff will be at it all week. We'll prepare properly, we'll try and treat the game like it, do you know, with the respect it deserves, and we'll go there and try and win a cup, which is massive, do you know. It means everything to me, it means everything to players, and it means everything to the club, so we'll begin everything. Thank you, Johnny. Cheers, Dougie.